What's good, everyone? It's your boy Santo G, back at it. You already know, spreading unity, prosperity, and respect. But above all, if you're new here, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell. It don't cost you nothing, and it will help out this channel. So today, I wanted to talk about how was it as an 18-year-old having a prison, say a yard, you know what I mean? How was it having to tell older homies and OGs pretty much what to do, you know what I mean? Because a lot of them, I'm not gonna lie, they would get mad. Having a youngster come and tell you, hey, this is what you need to do, that's what you need to do. The ones that will let their ego get in the way, those are the ones that you would bump heads with. Cause any OG man that's been part of the game, like me now, being older, looking at it back then, you know what I mean? I'm 32 now. So being 32 years old, if I was to see a 18 self, like myself, when I was 18, say I hit the county, right? And I'm mobbing in and I'm like, hey, who got it here? And I go and I'm talking to an 18-year-old. They're telling me, hey, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And me, being an older homie, like already being in the system, knowing what time it is, I'ma just follow suit, you know what I mean? Whatever homie says, I already know because I've been in the system. But you got older homies that probably looked the part, probably been, and I mean been in the game, been active as far as on the street, but they ain't never been to prison. They ain't never been busted till they get older. And now they're getting busted, they're going through processing, and they land in a building. You got an 18-year-old coming and telling you what to do. Especially if you don't know, like you honestly don't know. Okay, you're 10 to 10, you gotta work out, do at least 113 burpees, so on and so forth, you know what I mean? So for an OG that's never been busted and don't know what time it is, I think that's where the bumping heads comes into play. Because anybody that's been in the system, if you've done time before, you know what comes with it. You know what you're supposed to do, you know what you can't do. Hey, if they pick whoever they pick to be in play and oversee things, that's 9 times out of 10, that's how it is. And I'm not saying I personally was in that position as far as 18 years old and having a prison and stuff like that. I'm mainly speaking from when I was in Chino in 2010 and I got there, and the homie Spot from Harbor City, from the Harbor area, he had that prison when I got there. I remember jumping off the bus. If you guys haven't seen that one, go ahead and check that out. I talk about when I jumped off the bus. First time ever setting foot in prison. First time ever setting foot in prison. I'm not gonna lie, I was scared, nervous. So I'm getting off the bus and I'm walking, and I hear the homies start yelling my name. Like, hey, Santo, what's up, my boy? This Spot, Harbor City. This Shaggy, AK. You know what I mean? But the homie Spot, the one that yelled out my name, one of the ones that yelled out my name, he had that whole prison when I got there. And we were 18 years old. So, fast forward, me being in play, helping people, and then having buildings myself, I'm not gonna lie, man, I would bump heads a lot with older homies, just because they felt some type of way. My bad for the wind, y'all, it's real windy today. But I would bump heads with them just because they felt some type of way. Because a younger homie was telling them what to do. Especially when they're doing something where you gotta call them out on it. Where it's like, say, you got a lot of older homies that they live off of the state food and hustling and stuff like that. So say you're working in the kitchen and you got an older homie that always tries to like steal off the line, or just tries to get in line twice, just dumb stuff that you gotta check them on, where it's like, come on OG, like you old already, homie, you should know better than this. And then that's where the bumpy heads start. Whoa, who are you? You little homie. Like, whoa, I've been there, I've done that. Like, it ain't even got nothing to do with that though. My age, your age don't have nothing to do with it. You know what I mean? You did something that you weren't supposed to do. So now go sound off, G. Straight up, you know? Like, I'm just here to enforce the rules. I don't make them, homie. I just follow them, I abide by them, and I make sure that you guys follow them. That's all I'm here for. So, you guys let me know, man, if you guys have ever been in any situations like that. I want to give a second, man, to shout out my sponsors, man. Shout out Killer Kush. If you guys need some of that bomb saw, get at my good people at Killer Kush on Instagram. That's Killer Kush __ 420. Check out my good people at Hadar Extracts. That's Hadar Extracts #1 on IG. And if you guys are looking for any type of exotic pups, Frenchies, miniature pinchers, anything that has to do with dogs, man, get at my good people at Frenchie Row Kennels, man. They gonna get you right. That's Frenchie _Row _ Kennels on IG. And if you want some of that bomb saw, hash, anything like that, get at my good people at Cali Herbs Los Angeles. That's Cali Herbs Official on Instagram. Right here I got some of that bomb Hadar Za with some of that Cali Herbs rosin in the middle. This is a hash hole right here. I'm waiting for the end of this video to light this bad boy out, man. Also, if you guys want some bomb merch, this is one of the custom shirts. You got the Inglewood sign in the front, and then on the back you got the Santo G delivery service. I still got, I want to say, about like 8 shirts left. Tap in, see if I got your size, and if I don't, I'll fuck around and go get a brand new sheet and just go get the shirts just to make yours. So tap in, any size, any color, either black and white. You want the Santo G delivery in the back and in the front right here, or you want the Inglewood and the Santo G delivery in the back. I got 2 different ones. This one's a custom one I did for myself, but if you guys like it, I'll make one for you as well, man. Just wanted to touch on this one with you guys. And this one's is, how was it as a youngster having a building or having a prison and having to tell older homies what to do? Certain occasions, having to check older homies, sending them to go do burpees, and maybe even sending them on a holiday or 2 or not. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's your boy Santo G. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, I got more bangers coming. You already know, man. If I'm lying, I'm dying, man. Let's get it.